Good Monday morning to you, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rusty 78609, alive and in color from Capitan, New Mexico. On a cool morning, it's 58 degrees. High today is supposed to be around 85 or so, which is not horrible, but it's actually pretty nice. Anyway, today for a video for the noon, I've got to do mail calls sometime, but I'm going to do a driving video too. Uh, where? I don't know, somewhere around here. And yeah, what else? Today is the first day of the rest of your life. Make it a good one. It's the day after yesterday, day before tomorrow. It is right now. So, if there's anything you want to do, I suggest that you get busy doing it. And also, never worry about what you cannot change. Like watching the news and they're showing all these ugly, stupid things. You can't do anything about them anyway. Anyway, this is the positive energy button somebody sent me.
The best view comes from the hardest climb.
All right, I'll go with that. So, again, good morning, and it's Monday morning. Monday. Yeah, there's a song about that. I like that song too. So, what do we got here? Hey, Google, tell us a joke.
Here's a holiday joke. What's a snowman's favorite kind of lettuce? Iceberg.
Those are biggies, aren't they? Anyway, Debbie Hopper says, hello from Western New York. Well, hello, Debbie from Western New York. How are you this morning? I hope you're doing fine. I'm in almost central New Mexico. Anyway, Rebecca Lucero, no, you are right. Don't trust this contractor. That was on the tiny home thing I was going to do. Yeah, no, he's probably a very honest fellow. The price just seemed a little high to me for what I wanted, and that's all. It's a little. This is Mr. CJ Cab 64 on the soldiers' quarters at Fort Stanton. You do a video like that. Anytime you do like a museum or a historical site, the viewer interest is really low. Okay. Now, if I jumped off a building at Fort Stanton on my head and killed myself, then I would have a viral video. Okay. We are strange creatures. We want to see. We want to be entertained. We want something exciting. Do I do that? Yeah, sometimes I guess I do. I'm human, and but I don't mind watching ants or watching the grass grow at my age. And but anyway, Mr. CJ Cab 64 thumbs up. Ralph P says thanks for sharing Fort Stanton, Rusty. I bet that bunkhouse smelled like many old stinking goats back in the day. Yeah, for sure. This is the two-eared stinking goat. Well, it's stuck. It ain't doing it. But anyway, there's a two-eared stinking goat giving you a stinking goat kiss this morning. Monday morning, getting kissed by a goat. Won't you be excited, huh? Anyway, thank you, Ralph. This is Justin Melhoff. You'd be an excellent tour guide, but what if you wanted to get up and get moving as you like to do? This is only certain days of the week, or how does that work? Or is it like a 9 to 5 job? Have a good day, my friend. Yeah, we're going to talk about that. I'm going to do a video about, volunteering and trying to stay busy and stuff, because it's part of life, and there are opportunities to do those things, volunteer. So we'll talk about that driving around the beautiful country here in New Mexico. Dear Trixa, interesting. Thank you for showing. You're quite welcome. This is Ann Ritchie. Most areas in Santa Fe require that buildings, homes constructed follow a certain set of rules or will not be permitted. Notice very many other types of homes or trailer homes are permitted in certain sections. Happy birthday. Yeah, I've heard that. They kind of have to comply with all the rules, but, it does make the city interesting. Ann Ritchie says Santa Fe cruel to their homeless and is full of crime and drugs, not to mention their hospital, Christus St. Vincent, is the worst for treating people. You can go walking and eating before all's said and done, come out in a body bag. Oh, you can go in walking and eating, and before all is said and done, come out in a body bag. You're safer Your safer bet is UNM in Albuquerque. Thank you, Ann Ritchie. Hopefully, I won't have to use any of that. Rip Snorton. He said, I'd be out as soon as I found out it was two guys in a bed. No thanks. Rip Snorton, that old chair has lumbar support. Yeah, I saw that. This is on comment call. Big fun to my presence. What? I guess. Anyway, keep on trucking, Rusty. Yeah, I'm keeping on, guys. Cargo One, Outlast month or MO, whatever. What a difference rain makes. Once it ended its military role, it became a TB rehab center due to benefit of altitude and dry climate. Most patients initially slept outside or outdoors in tents. I didn't know that. Thank you, Cargo One. This is RV Living with the Geezer. Check that channel out on YouTube. They did a great job on the restoration of Fort Stanton. You'd make a great tour guide. Well, maybe. I don't know. Thank you for the comment, though, or compliment. Danae Cannon, Arno Oven. Okay, Arno Oven. Yeah, we talked about that yesterday. That's the ovens they bake the bread in. Same person. It's called the Plaza. Well, I call it whatever I think of at the time. Sometimes it's the Plaza, sometimes it's the Square, sometimes it's the downtown place. Anyway, James Meekin, beautiful floor in the bunk room. Yeah, that hardwood floor is nice. Susie, nice video, Rusty. Beautiful place. It was interesting. I just happened to be waiting there for them to open. I thought, well, hell, I'll just walk around here and see what's going on. And then, there's a lot of people that have never seen anything like that, and apparently there's still a lot more that haven't seen it because the video didn't do much at all. I mean, D. Anderson, no way I could sleep next to some other dude in the same bed. Well, you do you, you need your space. We all do. We're all spoiled in our own way. James Micken again, enjoy the video very much. A great watch. Very similar buildings, etc., and history in Australia, where I am. Except the guys sent the Brits home, and except you guys sent the Brits home, and we should have. Thank you, Rusty. Yeah, thank you, James from Australia. G'day, mate. Sergeant Rock, thank you, brother, for the informative tour. You're very welcome, Sergeant Rock. Sam Buchanan, stay out of the sand with your spark. One got stuck on a rock in Arizona. They're not. No, there's no high clearance, and they are front wheel drive. And yeah, but I don't drive it anywhere that it would get stuck. I don't think it'll get stuck on the pavement. Fat Man TV 1, thanks for showing us this place of history. Yeah, you're welcome. Carol McKibben, really interesting tour, Rusty. Thank you for taking the time. So much of our past is sadly not being taught to the youngsters these days. My sister's 5 grandchildren, 17 to 7, know very little about our history. They aren't being taught much about geography either. It's scary. Yeah, if they wanted to teach a subject in school, economic geography would be good. In other words, show what countries produce what countries have what minerals and so forth, because they do that in Asia and other countries, so that you understand, why people go to war. It's because to get those minerals and whatever they have in that country, and oil is a big thing. So, yeah, now I don't know what all goes on in school now. It's probably totally different than when I went, for sure. Eric Campbell, are tiny homes a step above or below a mobile home? Well, it's hard to say. Tiny homes are, if it's a pre-built tiny home, then they're probably about the same as a mobile home or manufactured home, because that's what they are. A site-built tiny home, who knows? Thank you, Eric. Gabriel's Holistic Care, it's adobe, not stucco, but you do you and I will do me. Yeah, I forget the words. You'll just have to bear with me or find another channel, Gabriel. No, if you're looking for perfection and all that sort of thing, and you're looking for movie type videos, my channel certainly is not it. I mean, I don't do productions. I do videos like this that are unedited, and I've been doing them for 12 years or 11 years, whatever it happens to be. Sherry Hooker, thanks for the interesting tour, Rusty. You're quite welcome, Sherry. PGH, Shoot, Rusty, once you learn the history, you would be a great storyteller of the fort. Yeah, I might, but we're going to talk about that at the noon driving video. Thank you, PGH. Carl H. Rusty, here in Florida, I want that shirt. I would be super styled. Best from Florida. Still watching birds and crocodiles and poisonous plants. Your brother Carl. Thank you, Carl H. Enjoy your day. Simply Me, catchy name. This is on the Santa Fe stuff. I think you're right. The parking meters do tell on you. Yeah, they do because they have a laser beam that's checking if that spot is empty or not. It'll blink red until you pay, and then it blinks green. And so I'm sure it reports you to somebody if you park there and don't pay. Gerald G. Domino's. I think you mean Checkers. Oh, well, you're right. I probably said Domino's, and it was Checkers. You're right. What was the temperature at Fort Stanton? Great tour video. At that time of the morning, probably in the low 70s. Scotty Thompson, cool video talk, Rusty. Thank you, Scotty. This is Joe Frugal. Says the Heiser name German, but I'm sure a lot of Irish have contributed to the German beer crafting. Checkers and Dominoes were probably the games of the day. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Sam Buchanan, that pine box is all I want. The pouches were for ammo. Okay, I'll go for that. Dorian Christie, no TV, but probably a few read Mark Twain. Maybe, yeah, I'm sure they had a Fort library and stuff here. They probably, back then people did read a lot because that was certainly the form of entertainment. Anyway, Texas Lady, thanks for the tour, Rusty. You're quite welcome. And then Lucy Foster here. Thank you for the brief tour of the barracks at Fort Stanton. That was interesting. Once again, I learned something new. I cannot wait to see the stables. Good luck to you in your new adventure. Love your perspective on history. You will do well as always. Yeah, well, we'll talk about that at the noon driving video, Lucy. Thank you much. Jimmy D, the Rocket 88s. That was Rusty's practice round for being a tour guide. I think he passed easily. Of course he does. Of course he does it. Of course he's done it before. You're hired. Yeah, well, all of these are non-paying positions. You're not paid. You just show up for free. And believe me, a lot of state, federal places do that. They get a lot of free labor. William Crawford says they were. Yeah, they were is right. They're not here now. Lori Van Huser, thank to all of our honorable servicemen and women. Says, I hope that people will grasp the true meaning of freedom by exercising their rights on a daily basis. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, thank you, Lori. Ellen Dowd, they had to smell the other guy's feet. Yuck, B.O. plenty. Yeah, I would imagine that it was pretty rank in there because I'm not sure as far as showers and stuff. They didn't have showers because they didn't have water pressure. But it's they go. There was a river. There's a river down. Oh, I guess probably 150 yards from that barracks. So I'm sure they went down to the river if they did anything. Ellen Dowd. Well, I read that. Judy B. Hope you enjoyed your Santa Fe birthday trip. I really enjoyed the trip via your videos. Yeah, you're welcome, Judy. No, I enjoyed it. It's very nice. I do like Santa Fe. I don't like the traffic, but it wouldn't be Santa Fe without it, I guess. Scotty Thompson, PBA Professional Bowling. They started in 1958. Did you watch PBA Professional Bowling on TV in 1958? I might have watched it a few times, Scotty, because there really wasn't much on TV at that time. So I may have. Scotty Thompson, cool comment call, cool video talk. Thank you, Scotty Thompson, the mass bowler from Wisconsin. And then we get to the Dogman Chronicles. That's Jim and his dogs living in a van. Check that channel out on YouTube, the Dogman Chronicles. It says, good comment call. Thanks, Rusty. You're very welcome. This person's name is Situated4 on the Santa Fe stuff. Like so many of us today by choice, always alone but never ever lonely. Happy 77th, Rusty, and here's to many more. Yeah, that's true. You know, you have to be realistic about getting older, though. As long as you got your health, you know, you'll do okay. You know, as long as you can get around and take care of yourself, then I think that's great. Unfortunately, some of us get to the point that they can't do that, and that's where they end up in rest homes. Rest homes. Will I ever go to a rest home? I doubt it. I really doubt that. I don't know. I'm not going to say, because if I have a stroke and I don't know where I am or what I'm doing, you know, people can put me in a doghouse. You know, bow hunter. I want a camper shell like that. That's on the Lear 180 pickup camper. Well, get you one, bow hunter. Scotty Thompson says, do you think you will get a different cell phone, a mid-range prepaid cell phone, Rusty? No, Scotty, I'm happy with what I've got. Thank you. Der Trixa says, greetings. Greetings to you, Der Trixa, on the North Sea of Germany. It's about time for beer 30 for you. Prost. And Hellcat Granny says, wow, great, outstanding shirt. Yeah, that's I don't know, it's just comfortable. You know, it's a lightweight little jacket thing. Well, anyway, thank you, Hellcat Granny. Enjoy your day and keep your health. Jay Stevens, yo, happy birthday, Rusty. Thank you, Jay Stevens. We'll do 3 or 4 more and then shut her down here this morning. Didn't get a lot of comments on the today. I mean, we got enough to go for another hour, I guess. Sean Showalter, I've never tried American Indian food, but I would sure like to. By the way, Rusty, a big happy 77th birthday. Thank you very much, Sean. Enjoy your day. Yeah, Native American food is it's okay. It's just different. You know, they use different ingredients, and it has a little different taste, but it's all right. Fry bread's okay. Anthony Hornbeck, yeah. Funny thing I've noticed, wealthy folks always complain about being too broke. Well, you know, it's all relative, you know. I mean, let's just say you were a billionaire. You started off, you know, in your younger years as a billionaire, and now you're down to your last 100 million. Well, you know, you'd think you were going broke. You see what I mean? Because a billion is 1,000 million. You got me? And, you know, if you want to become a millionaire, go to Las Vegas as a billionaire. You know what I mean? And you see how they can work that away from you. Anyway, yeah. But, you know, people always need something to complain about. Last one here. Alvin Massot. Have a great day, Rusty. Did your tree job get done? Hope it worked out. Keep doing you. I will. No, the tree job got done. Looks nice. Yeah, the trees are trimmed back nicely, and it's a much better view, and I don't have to worry about limbs falling on my power line or my RV or anything like that. We got it all done. So with that in mind, ladies and gentlemen, thumbs up. Carpe diem. Carpe diem means seize the day in Latin. Carpe diem, adios. Bye-bye. Buy anything you want anytime. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all my videos. Why? I don't know. Because it doesn't cost you a penny. You know, if you want to do something, do that. Or do nothing. Doesn't bother me. You just do you and I do me. We're fine. But anyway, what else? Accents. Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day won't hurt you. It's good for you. It'll help you avoid gout, kidney stones, and it'll also help you lose weight because you'll be full of water and you will not want to eat so much as in snack. You know what I mean? And the only way to lose weight and keep it off, you know it and I know it, is eat less. That's the only way. You know, you can exercise and that'll help keep your body fit and you'll feel good or better. But as far as losing weight, you just got to eat less. That's it. And then what else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in really deep, hold it for a few seconds, and then breathe out slowly. Why? Because that relieves stress, and relieving stress does what? Phew, lowers your blood pressure. Is that good for you? Sure it is. Do it several times a day. Yeah, you'll never regret that. And then what else? Stretch. 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 Swivel, swivel, swivel. Walk, walk, walk. Pedal, pedal, pedal. Exercise your body once or twice a day, every single day. Why? Because you'll feel better immediately, and you may live longer, healthier because of that one thing. And then what else? Stand guard at the door of your mind. Don't let the negativity in. That's all. Just keep negativity out. This is your head, your brain, your frontal lobes, your consciousness, all those little neurons in there are forming neural links, which is every thought you have. So, common sense says add good ingredients, problem solved, right? It is. That solves it if you do that. The downside of it is a lot of people will watch the news daily, daily. You know what I mean? As like a ritual. And if you start off the day loaded with negativity, the sky is falling or whatever, the Chicken Little syndrome, then you're probably going to be off balance all day. So accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, enjoy your life one day or one moment at a time. At ease, carry on, adios, bye-bye, hasta luego, vaya con Dios, aloha, until the noon video, which will be a drive-in video, and we're going to talk about staying busy, volunteering, and stuff like that. Anyway, adios, amigos, bye-bye.